All right, everyone. Good evening. It's Friday night, which means it's college football weekend time. And we got 3 games tonight. We'll start with the biggest upset. Once again, Miami Hurricanes, for like the 4th or 5th year in a row, get to a hot start. And we begin to ask the question, is the U back? And once again, it looks like it isn't. Miami falls at home again. This time to Louisville, 24-21. Not a good night for Carson Beck. He threw 4 interceptions. Fortunately, somehow Louisville managed not to score any points off any of those turnovers. But the last turnover, they were in field goal range, getting ready to kick a game-tying field goal. And that might have ended the season for Miami. We don't know. Right now, according to ESPN, they have Miami a 52% chance at making the playoffs. And Miami's schedule down the road is not that hard. I wouldn't say easy, but it's not that hard. But we've seen my team, Miami, do this every year. They go on a lot of hope. They start a fast start and they lose another game. And I think they'll be home again next week against Stanford. The Miami running game only had 63 yards tonight rushing. And the Louisville defense was in Carson Beck's face the whole night. I can't tell you how many passes were deflected at the line of scrimmage. How many times they rushed them. They knocked them down because they couldn't run the ball. But Louisville, under the Jeff Brom era as head coach, has beaten a top 5 team now, I think 5 times. They beat Miami. I think they beat Ohio State. They beat Florida State. They beat Michigan State. And I can't remember, the other one might have been Iowa State. So good job by Jeff Brom and Louisville. I mean, you got to tip your hat to them. That defense was in their face the whole year. And Mario Cristobal came in this game saying this is probably going to be the most difficult defense we play against this year. And it proved to be. He had the fact that when Miami, even though Miami's defense rose to the occasion to keep them from scoring off those turnovers, there were times where they reminded me of last year's defense where they just let people walk all over them. But hey, it is what it is. Miami goes down 24-21. They probably be knocked out of the top 10 by this all said and done. Right now, Minnesota's beaten Nebraska, the number 25th ranked team, 21-6 in Minnesota. 11 and a half minutes to go in that game. And coming up shortly, Bill Belichick is going to try to get a decent win this year. They're at California in Berkeley, take on the Golden Bears, and J.K. at quarterback for the Golden Bears. I'm not sure if it's going to get any better tonight for Bill Belichick. All right, let's talk about this weekend's games, and there are some pretty good games this week to look forward to. At noon tomorrow, we'll have number 10 LSU going into 17 ranked Vanderbilt. Again, we'll see how good LSU and Vanderbilt is. Vanderbilt, of course, lost last week at home on the road to Alabama. Oklahoma, who went from number 5 to 14, will get to play on the road against South Carolina. Another good game, number 9 Georgia and number 5 Ole Miss. I think this is the year Ole Miss could finally beat Georgia. I've been saying all year, I don't think Georgia's that good. The SEC overall is pretty good. I wouldn't say they're knockout, lights out dominant either. Ohio State will play at 3:30 against their division rival Wisconsin. Wisconsin, I don't think they're going to win. In fact, I'd be surprised if they did, but at the same time, I do think they could be at least competitive in that game. They have the potential to do it. Number 3, Indiana's going to take on Michigan State. That's a 3:30 game. And after that, you would have to go to tomorrow night's games. Number 11 Tennessee versus number 6 Alabama. 11 Tennessee's been playing fire all year, being the cardiac kids. I see Alabama win that game, but I'm hoping Tennessee can somehow pull it out. 20 USC's taking on number 13 Notre Dame. Oh boy, please USC beat Notre Dame. 3 losses should knock them out, but knowing them, even Notre Dame does lose, they'll probably put Notre Dame in the top 10. Sorry, no, don't mean to be a jerk, but I don't think Notre Dame's that good, but go USC. Yep, I said it, and I don't care. And the other good game tomorrow, you got the Utah rivalry, BYU and Utah. Now for my local team, Army. They have a 12 o'clock game tomorrow. They will be at Tulane and take on the Green Wave. Tulane is 5-1, having a good year. Army is desperately trying to salvage the season. And as for the Navy midshipmen, let's see. Navy is 5-0. They had a heck of a win last week, a come from behind against Temple. I don't know, are they off this week? I don't remember seeing them. Let's see, tomorrow is, yes, they are home in Annapolis to take on Florida Atlantic. And of course, the third one, we'll see what the us Falcons are doing. They're home against Wyoming after losing a heartbreaker last week against UNLV, 51-48. So there is your college football weekend this week. Again, a lot of good games on tab. We had one upset tonight already. And unfortunately, it came at the hands of my Hurricanes. So, everyone, let me know what you think about tonight's game. Does Bill Belichick have a chance of turning around this UNC season? What game are you looking forward the most tomorrow? God bless you all. Enjoy the football sports weekend. And we'll talk to you later.